Oh, fucking, I'm all on all cylinders today, guys and girls. Fucking, like, this is the second attempt at doing this video already. Really pissed me off. I've just got the window open, and then it's like the 27th of June today, Sunday the 27th of June. It's just coming up to 6 o'clock. Who the hell gets an ice cream man or lady coming at 6 o'clock in the evening? Really? Fucking really? God. And then comes around blazing this little big massive trumpet or horn or whatever they're doing. I don't know. It really pissed me off. The second time I'm doing it. Anyway, so what really gets me fired up on all cylinders today is I have this comment saying, well, you would, wouldn't you? You would, wouldn't you? Would what? What, be married to a woman for so many years and say, oh, sorry, love, I don't want a nice juicy steak today. I think I'll go down to McDonald's, which actually turned out to be an aid worker, and having a nice big juicy burger instead. And I think, nah. I mean, this really pisses me off. And this should piss any gentleman, any normal bloke who doesn't go around cheating on a fucking woman because he wants to get his lousy cock out and just say, hey, love, do you want me to come and fill your boots for you? And then hops off into... I mean, this is really, really strange. Anyway, so we've got Javid... I think his name is Javid bloke. I don't know what his name is, but it used to be... I think it was the one that took over Boris Johnson's job. Fuck. The mayor? Oh, no, that's Sadiq Khan, isn't it? No, so Javid, that's the other bloke. So, basically, this other bloke's taken over Matt Hancock's job because Matt Hancock basically mixed his business with pleasure, mixed all his aid works, and then gave his aid worker a big bonus of £15,000 a year bonus, so he could basically fill his magical boots and do whatever he wanted to do with his sort of 3-inch, I don't know what you want to call it, his 3-inch dinosaur. So I call that a 3-inch dinosaur. I think that's appropriate. And don't worry, it's not a T-Rex. It's probably something else. It's probably a Tyrannosaurus or something like that. Actually, it's probably one of those like weird ones. But anyway, oh god, gotta get out of my head. It's actually really fucking weird. But anyway, so basically he gets his little 3-inch dinosaur out and then says to his aid worker, hey darling, I know I've got a big steak at home, nice juicy steak waiting for me at home, but could I have some of your beef burger? I think that tastes a bit more tastier. I mean, come on. Really? So, and then when you mix your business with your pleasure as an MP or as a backbencher, so apparently he's a backbencher now. I don't think he should even be on the backbenching. I think he should quit entirely from politics. Because, I mean, I don't even know why Boris Johnson's there as well, because he done something similar. I think with that star woman, whatever her name is, with the P star. I don't know. So, I don't know. It is a weird one, that one. I mean, he's done exactly the same sort of thing, though, Boris Johnson. And then suddenly he's still there, but yet Matt Hancock is resigned. I mean, that's a bit strange, isn't it? But what really pisses me off, like, people say to me, what you would do if you were in his position and it was put on the table for you. Do you know what? I wouldn't. And it really pisses me off that people would think that about me, because thing is, I like women too much, right, to disrespect women in that kind of way. I mean, what really pisses me off is that any bloke who does that behind their wife's back as an affair, I mean, at least he could have done was basically resigned weeks and weeks and weeks before. Depending how long this affair has been going on for, he shouldn't have been in politics from the start on there. I mean, this is just like absolutely bad in itself. And what really pisses me off is like people will presume that, well, all blokes are like that. No, trust me, not all blokes are like that. I'm not like that because, to be honest, like if you're with a woman, right, or a wife, and you've just married a wife, or you've got kids, I don't know how many kids he's got or if he's got any or not, because I haven't really looked into it, and it's not our business, not anybody's business to look on that. But when you start using taxpayers' money and you're giving it to an aid worker, or you're using the taxpayers to give to aid workers to give them a job, so you're giving them extra bonus jobs, like for whatever money, then that comes out of the taxpayers' money. Then we have to start questioning what the hell's going on with the money. I mean, this HS2 as well, train track they're supposed to be lining up. I don't know, if it's supposed to be cutting down travel by 20 minutes or something. Waste of bloody money. And it's not going to be done for like, was it 10 years? 8 years? 10 years? I don't know. Fuck knows. But what really pisses me off is like some people presume that all blokes are like that. They want to get your jammy dodger, and it just actually kind of makes me sick just thinking about it. But I'm a human. We all have stuff like that, right? Not thoughts like that. We all want to not be lonely. We all want to get a company, have companionship. And he's gone and basically thrown all his companionship down the drain just for a bit of totty in probably a skirt or something, so he could get his leg up a little bit on her. And I think that's actually disrespectful to all men who actually respect women all the time. And to some extent, right, I don't sort of like, I mean, people say to me sometimes, well, women should be in the kitchen doing all the cooking. And I think that's disrespectful. But the thing is, also, I have friends who are women as well, and they love being in the kitchen. So it's sort of like double standards. It's like there's double standards. You could say that you say to a woman to go in the kitchen, make a sandwich, but some women do like doing that for their other half, for their husbands or wives or whatever you want, or the husbands like doing it, vice versa. It should be a 50-50. But when you disrespect women by actually being in a relationship with a woman for so many years, or being married to a woman, and then suddenly you've changed yourself from having a steak to something else, like maybe a nice juicy sort of burger, that is a cut-off line. That is disrespectful in every single fucking way. I mean, he could at least like sort of said to her, sorry wife, but can I have a divorce? Because I don't want to be with you no more, because I want to be with this nice juicy hamburger instead of the nice big juicy steak. And he just wanted his cake, but not just a little teeny tiny piece of the cake. He wanted all the whole cake. He wanted the cake from the steak piece of cake, and also the cake from the hamburger, and have it both ways. And I'm afraid, sorry mate, but fucking hell, like, you're disrespectful, like, to all men out there, literally, who like women but respect women too much. And when you do shit like that, you've got no respect for women. You've got nothing to give for women when it comes to that aspect. I mean, women do it to blokes as well. We're not saying that blokes are only the ones who go around cheating on women. We do have women who cheat on blokes as well, vice versa. And if you're a woman in the same position as the bloke, right, you get that disrespect as well as a woman in that way. Because if you're cheating on your husband because you want a nice juicy hamburger, or technically a nice juicy sausage, being a woman, and you're after maybe a chipolata instead of big massive like a German sausage, for instance, then you've actually fucked up your total. You've got no respect for yourself and no respect for other people out there. So, and myself, I feel like if I've got myself a woman at home and I've been with her, right, the thing is, what really pisses me off is the fact that you can get yourself a woman, say, I'm my first woman, I'm in love with her so much, but yet, like, you're not really in love with her, are you? Because you wouldn't be cheating on her in the fucking first place with another woman if you had the respect for your first wife in the first place, your first woman that you've loved her so much, and you say to her, I'll never go out with another woman because you're too beautiful, you're too hot. One day the power just gets the overwhelming aspect, and then all goes south on that, and it's disrespectful in all manners. But let us know in the comments, guys. It goes, have you been in a situation where you've cheated on a man because maybe you want a nice sort of a juicy sausage instead of a hamburger, or if you want sort of a nice juicy, you want to get rid of your steaks and then just have like a nice juicy hamburger instead, vice versa. Let us know in the comments below. And why, if you are a cheater, why did you cheat in the first place? I mean, what do you get out of it? Is it like a mystery or something? Is it like a little mystery surprise? Yeah, the divorce papers come through next. Sorry, Hancock. It's a mixture of a bit of a Hancock tales. So basically, when you mix your business with your pleasure, you're mixing up a Hancock tale. So there we go, we've got a Hancock tale for you. And when you're mixing Hancock tales, you get all kinds of disaster with it. But anyway, I think he should actually resign as a backbencher as well, and literally not go into politics ever again. Just sort out his marriage, sort out whatever, if his wife wants to divorce him or whatever. I think the sleazeball should be divorced. I think she should actually take him for everything she actually gets out of him. Everything, not half, fucking all of it. And take the kids with her as well. And what really pisses me off as well is the fact that basically, while he was getting his leg over this other woman, he was actually also trying to tell us all about social distancing, but yet he wasn't socially distancing himself either. I mean, come on. Like, and then basically had two bubbles instead of one bubble, because the bubble was supposed to have been him and his wife stuck together in the house with the children and all that, or whatever. I don't know if he's got kids or not, because I haven't really looked into it that much, or his family. But the fact is, he had two bubbles going. So he was hugging this other woman, or having an affair with this other woman, but then comes back to his wife and says, "You're right, darling, I've just jumped out of my one bubble to go into my other bubble with you, and now we can actually mix up." And it's going to be a bit of a mix-up, I think. It's like a double bubble. Hey, here we go, double bubble, guys and girls. So, yeah, definitely not worth the paper it's counted on, though. But anyway, guys and girls, if you enjoyed this episode, leave some comments below what you think of this story. I think, to be honest, I think his wife should just divorce him. She should get a respectful bloke who will actually look after her and not actually cheat on her with another woman. I mean, this is totally disrespectful in all manners. But anyway, guys and girls, stay safe. It has been the 27th of June at the time of the video. Stay safe, and I'll see you on the next episode.